What is going on, everybody? So, oh, forgot the light was off in here. Just kind of wanted to do a little vlogging today. What I got going on with the business. Like I said on previous videos, we're gonna be definitely changing the name of the business, and I'll kind of reveal that later. And I'll also put out a video as to why. But it's kind of the office area right now. I tried to get that up when I moved in here in 2020. That stain is deep. But I heard you can sand it and like polish the floor, but I don't even like this color in here anyway. My lease is actually up next year in, I want to say September, October. I think that I'm going to go ahead and renew it. I first got in here with a 3-year lease, which is pretty good in 2020. I know the commercial space right now is kind of hectic because not a lot of people are, working in the office. They're working from home, stuff like that. But I think I'm going to go ahead and renew it. It shouldn't be too much more. I kind of talked to the manager about it, and he talked to the owner, but it shouldn't be too much more than I'm paying, which is pretty good because next year I kind of want to start doing some more investing to kind of build that generational wealth and stuff in my family. So I'll be probably getting into real estate or something like that. I've already got another business started up. We're doing like a photo booth business. If you don't know about that, definitely check that out. It's pretty lucrative. The whole event space is crazy. If you're throwing events and parties and stuff like that, that's crazy. Anyway, back to the thing. So like I got the floor I'm actually going to paint. I'm going to take all these down and I'm going to paint the walls a brighter white. I'm going to ask and see if I can paint these black, like the whole ceiling black. That'll be pretty dope. So I'm going to have like a gray floor. It's kind of going to match the vinyl trim that's going around the wall. I picked that up from Sherman-Williams right here. I'm going to finally be able to get rid of this dinner table / desk. Woo! I'm gonna finally be able to get rid of this right here. It served its purpose. I got in here, like I said, 2020. I didn't want to spend too much money, so I knew a family member that was kind of giving away a dinner table. So I said, hey, let me just use it as a desk. Hey, you got to get it how you live sometimes. Anyway, I got the flat screen right here. And then I also brought in my old entertainment system. It has LEDs hooked up to it. It's pretty dope. I got this pretty cool bar table right here, and I brought over my other bar stools from my house, so I got that going. I'm gonna probably hook it up like right here, and then I'm gonna get a couch to replace these chairs, and then obviously a new desk and everything. And then I just purchased the fridge, and then I just kept my old microwave. But that's kind of how upstairs is gonna go. I mean, in the office is gonna go. Today I just came in because I'm actually headed out of town. To do a little family vacay for the December, for the end of the year. But something that people don't talk about on their detail channels is the cleanup and maintenance. Oh my gosh. Literally, I got here at probably 8 a.m. and then now it's like 2 p.m. So I literally had to clean the bathroom. Something was going on with the sink. It was kind of sagging, so we put the brackets on there. We had to put the caulk on there around the back to hold it up, and now it's holding up perfectly. So, and that's kind of how the floor looks in the bathroom. Ugly as hell. I don't know who would do this, but they did this. Like, what? So anyway, the same color that I'm painting in the office / waiting room area is going to be probably the same color I'm going to do. Hopefully I got some left over. I'm going to do here in the bathroom just to take away this ugly color because I hate it. I'll probably change that light bulb out to like a LED or something to make it a little bit brighter. And I just brought this piece of glass in here just to, kind of be something. It doesn't have any mirrors or nothing in here, so that's that. I got the first aid kit hooked up right here. But yeah, so a lot of people don't talk about the maintenance of the shop. the cleaning and all that stuff that goes into it. You have dust and debris flying everywhere. So I got my towels out right now. I'm gonna try to buy a cabinet and put my towels in there so like the dust and debris from everything's not flying everywhere, because it kind of gets on everything. Dog hair, sand, whatever you want to call it, dead skin. You know, we're dealing with cars a lot, so definitely that. This is kind of the how the shop looks from the front end. We're gonna try to get rid of these things where I have my stuff just lined up on, especially the rack with the tiles. I'm gonna have to definitely get a cabinet, and then especially right here where I have some of my products. Down a little bit further, I'm trying to do this by looking at the camera, but down a little bit further right here where my finger is, my most of my chemicals. I'm gonna definitely buy a rack to get that off of the floor, and I think I'm gonna get like a whole shop cabinet space thing, like right here. Like to take up all this space. Now, we already got the peel board hooked up to the wall, which we're gonna be using that for window tint. What else? I got my practice hood right here just hanging out. I could put it on the side. I got my jacks, my stands, all that. My cabinets and everything is good right here. I just got this table. Now, I wasn't really supposed to be using this table like this, but this table is literally carrying all my guns. So I just got my guns out right here. So my paint guns. This is kind of my main one I use to spray my liquid wraps. But I got all my guns right here. And I just need some more cabinets so I can put all this stuff in and store it in, because I really don't want to have this out. Now, if I just took away all this and it was an open space, I would love it. With these right here, these jumper cables, I think I'm gonna probably keep the longer one. I'm gonna keep the longer one and get rid of the rest of them. I don't know what I'm gonna do. Don't throw them in a dumpster. I don't know. But I'm gonna invest into a jump box. I should have did that a long time ago. Because now, since it's just me working here, I rarely have one or two cars here. That way I can always use another car to jump it. So a jump box wasn't really a necessity at that point, but it's definitely gonna become that now. As far as my chemicals, I got some overstock stuff right there. I definitely wanna have a cabinet to put that in. And then here's my chemicals right here that I just got on the floor. The fire department said I was cool, but I want to make it look a little bit nicer for me, since, I'm gonna be the only one back here. I just kind of want it to look a little bit nicer, get off the ground and stuff like that. As far as all the banners on the walls, that one's getting a beating. But as far as those, I'm gonna keep those up. I kind of want to paint these walls in here, but I don't want to put too much effort and time into this. Especially if I lease it for like another year or two and then end up finding a nice spot with a nice price. Yeah. At the front end, I might even get some brackets to throw on the wall for these so they can get off the ground. It's not a pain. It really doesn't matter to me, but I think it'll just look nicer. For my chemicals and stuff right here, when I pull the cars in on this tarp, shout out to this tarp. I got it from Vevor. Vevor. So look them up. I think this is the biggest one they had. I really wish they made a longer one and a wider one, because when I pull the trucks in, it's like, dang. And then sometimes you still splash on the outside of them with the cars as well, with the doors open. But I was thinking about buying maybe one more of those and just combining them. That'd be pretty dope. Probably put another one right here and combine it, and then put some Gorilla Glue going along the line. Yeah, that's probably what I'll do. Anyway, my buckets right here. So I have my wash, my chemicals, my clay mitts, and brushes and bug degreasers and stuff. I think what I'm gonna do is probably get a bracket and put it on this wall, so it's like a shelf. And I'll probably do that, and probably do like another one too to just get the buckets in it. And if I can do it with this too, like put a small bracket right here, probably take some of this stuff off so it's not so bulky, and just kind of mount it right here. I just kind of want stuff off of the floor, per se. I just want stuff off of the floor. Obviously, I gotta buy some new lights. Come on now. But I've been thugging it out, you know what I'm saying? I've been thugging it out with those. I just cleaned up the vacuums and whatnot. This is that maintenance stuff I'm talking about. This took about 30 minutes, just cleaning these out, gutting these out. One of my vacuums actually died on me, and I was gonna call the vacuum company that fixed my Mighty. Love this thing. I was gonna call them, but I was like, I'm gonna need to write off some stuff anyway for next year, because I'm almost at that point to where I'm good. And so I'll only be writing off my vehicle payments, chemicals, and other stuff that I buy. And I kind of need some big stuff on there to kind of knock down some of that. So I was just like, you know what, forget it. I'll put it outside. If somebody wants to fix it, take it to them, whatever. They can have it, whatever. Speaking of that, let me show you guys, because I definitely want to, like I said, I want to get all this out of here. It's just like, And really all this is like, I got my 2 steamers right here. I really don't use this one for real, but that was the one I first started off with the van. It had to be small, compact, but then I upgraded to the big boy. But I got my heat gun, all my tools right here. It's literally all tools right here. And then this thing right here is where I got my correction, so my paint correction stuff. And I want to kind of separate that stuff and get it organized and get it off that little rinky-dink stand. I got these rinky-dink stands right here, just holding my stuff up. But hey, like I said, when I got in, that's what I had to do. I wasn't trying to break bread. Let's be honest. But then I upgraded my fans. I need to upgrade and get the big boy, but I'm going to wait on that one. But I upgraded my fans. I had the little white one. Let me show you guys the little white one. I had about 2, 3 of these things. It's right there. So I still got that one in there, but I upgraded those. But it's just time that I'm getting into that point where business where I'm making some money and I'm about to get real professional. Like when you're starting out, you're just going and going and going. You're getting little by little. Kind of like this is like the first stage of the carpet extractor that you want. Well, my first one was the pet extractor. So it was the small one that's portable. Like I said, I did mobile for a minute. So it had to be portable, just like that little red steamer right there. So now that I got the shop, I got that mid-size. When I start, in the future taking on more employees, we start doing this, and that, I might upgrade and get the bigger Mighty. The bigger Mighty sits about this tall, holds about a crazy amount, like 100-something gallons. I think this one right now is probably 5 gallons maybe, but I don't know. It's just some changes I want to see happening here for me to be like, yes. And I kind of want to show the world when I open up next year with the new business name. As far as the floor in here, I've been thinking about it, guys. I'm telling you. I already got a quote for around like $3,000, which isn't bad, which I might even take them up on that offer and just film the whole thing and show you guys. Because I want to kind of do that stuff too, but I was thinking there's a couple classes. Online courses, obviously you guys know, that teach you how to epoxy your floor, teach you what materials, equipment that you'll need. And honestly, guys, I've been kind of looking at those videos on YouTube and just kind of feeling like, man, I would love to do that stuff, man. Like that seems pretty cool to me, like for real. So, dang, it just got real dark in here. I guess I get everything put up, but yeah, that epoxy floor coating is kind of intriguing to me. I would definitely love to kind of do that stuff because I already do the wrapping. It's like being an artist is pretty cool, so I might invest in that. And then, hey, I'll definitely make the video on showing you guys what I did to the floor if I stay, depending on what my lease is at. But let me show you guys the maintenance, the process, the cleanup. If you have your van, you know what I'm talking about. You got to refill chemicals. You got to clean out the van. You got to wash outside of the van. Got to make sure nothing's dropped in there, no crumbs, no nothing. And then you just end up with some stuff in the little drawers that you have. You just end up with some of that stuff that you're like, man, I don't even know why I had this in here. But that's the same thing I was doing with my shop, man. We've been booming out of that thing for about 3 years, coming up on the 4th year. I didn't realize that I accumulated so much stuff, and so I had to take out the trash, obviously, empty out everything, sweep the whole garage, the office, the bathroom, all that. Literally, guys, this is everything that was in my shop. I'm talking about scissors, boxes, towels, oil, cords, power washing cords. There's my detail sign right there. Boxes of tape, just cords and chargers, and just stuff full of everything. That dumpster right there was empty, like completely empty, before I came here today. But yeah, man. Now it's time to hop up in the car and head home, get ready for this trip. But that's kind of what I wanted to show you guys. Kind of what's going on with the owning your own shop and stuff like that. You guys already know that people don't show the cleanup, or they don't want to present their ideas of what they're planning on doing with the shop. Now I may even consider, I don't know if you guys out there seen those real cool shops. That's kind of where I want to get at. Those shops are just like, man, they spent a lot of money on that thing. Well, they did. They got a lot of money, man. And it's just like, oh, maybe they did it for the write-off, or maybe they've been doing it for a long time, or maybe they got a good, they got a good, what's the word I'm looking for? What is that word? Anyway, they got a lot of money from signing up and stuff like that, so they had to buy some stuff for it to make sense. But anyway, I've been looking at those race tiles. I heard you got to pull those up every once in a while and clean them, which I'd rather epoxy the floor and spray it down with some chemicals, water, scrub it, and squeegee it. I don't know if I want to take the time to measure out things, put the tiles together, and then pull it up every once in a while and power wash the floors out, because that stuff will get in there and just sit right there and eat at the floor if you let it. So I just think spraying it off and squeegeeing it is the best thing possible. But enough about that. It's going on 20 minutes now. That's just kind of my spiel where I'm at right now, and I'll be posting some more videos hopefully towards the end of this year, but I don't know. I've got some family things coming up, and then Christmas right around the corner, then boom, New Year's right around the corner. So I'll definitely give you guys some updates here and there, but I'll see you guys on the next one.